Well, hello, beautiful souls. I'm Amber. Welcome today. Sorry I look like a wet cat. I just stepped out of the shower and I tried my best to look presentable. So, um, we are going to get into red flags. And these are things to pay attention to. Every sign will be time stamped below. We're going to start from Aries and go all the way to Pisces. I'm going to try to pull out about 3 stories, is what I'm getting. Okay. And then some advice. Okay, so I got a few decks of cards here to go through. So we're going to start with Aries. Bear with me while I timestamp. Okay, Aries, let's see what we have for you. Okay, yours is one of yours. You want companionship, friendship, fun times. It feels like you're going through a transformation in your life. Yeah, you're coming out of a long rest. So this could have been like a bad relationship, or you spending time to yourself. It almost feels like your energy was kind of shut down and you're looking to have a good time. You're looking to collaborate. You're looking to be within a group of sorts. Okay. And nothing's the matter with that. I feel like you are on a certain path though. So you need to be very focused on what it is you're doing. It's like you need to be a leader in your life. And yes, it looks like you have a lot of responsibilities. You may be finding a new home or revamping your life in some way, and it's a little bit of a struggle. And yes, every now and then you do deserve a time to have some fun, but you have to remember to get back on track, okay? So your advice, nothing's the matter with having fun. Okay, Aries, nothing's the matter with having fun, but you have to remember that you're in the midst of a healing process as well, which means that you have things that you need to resolve or fix. That's why you have these burdens and you're almost done. So it's like you just need to keep your head straight, but you can still have a good time. You just have to remember to not overdo it, okay? Looks like there's problems at work. Like a group of people at work, maybe bosses or higher ups are telling you to do things differently, or that they have a lack of confidence in what it is that you can bring to the job. They really want you to look at yourself in a deeper manner. You know, they want you to get back on track. They want you to analyze the fact that you've been in a place for so long that you should be at a certain level or a certain par. So it's like they're pushing you to be better or to do better or to want better. But they're doing this for you, okay? It's like you need to pay attention to it. They actually are trying to help you because they feel like you're going in a different direction and they're trying to get you back on track. So it's not just criticism, because I feel like that's what you think it is, but they really just want the best for you, okay? Yeah. King of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. This is just a chance for you to redefine or rework how you've been doing things. It's just that your emotions are a little caught up in it because it makes you frustrated. It makes you agitated, right? Because you feel like you have some sort of authority or you've been there for a long time. How could they tell me this? How could they be doing this? How could it be this way? But it looks like they're trying to help you get back on track or get back within the group, the laws, the rules, whatever that is for them. Okay. Mm. You're definitely working on yourself. You definitely are more independent. You're taking care of yourself. You're spending more time on your appearance, your money, your projects. After a time of not being that way, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, like life may have been difficult and you're changing things around. Okay. Don't fall into, yeah, there's someone that probably tries to come back into your life. They seem very persistent, but also it's like they just bother you. It's not like they're trying to push you, Aries. It's more like this person just bothers you, you know? I feel like in the past you didn't stand up for yourself. You didn't establish good boundaries with this person. And now it's time for you to do that, right? Because you're more independent. You're stronger than you were before. Yeah, happiness. This is your chance to make that happiness work for you. The Wheel of Fortune does talk about luck, right? This is a chance for you to, the happiness that you've gained now, the sense of bliss, comfortability, this is your chance to close out that energy with that person and not let them have control, to not let them step over you. Look at this as a good opportunity for you to exert that and to show that person that they don't have control anymore, that you're in control. Okay? So Aries, that's for you. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you. This is a chance for you to change a thought pattern. I feel like a lot of things in your life have led you to this moment, and you have fought it. But the reason why you fought it is to keep a medium ground. I feel like you just didn't want to make a decision because it would be something that you would have to think about and restructure the way you do things, and it just seemed a little bit too complicated, right? But you're starting to notice that you're missing out on opportunities from trying to be too strong or be too prideful or be too egotistical is what it comes out as, but it's just you like holding your stance and being a pillar, you know? But this idea of knowing everything or knowing this is the right way or knowing that there's no other way is really hindering you. And this is an opportunity for you to move on from that, you know, to make some changes. Even though this feels very conflicting with your ideals, your mindset. It's a chance for growth, actually, whether you see it that way or not. So let's see what the advice is. Yeah, there's a lot of shadow work, unfortunately, that you don't like, but it's going to help you get out of stuck mindsets. Nothing's the matter with that. It's just that you have to do the work. You have to dive in, you know? It's like all of this is coming to you spiritually, and it's going into your thoughts, and you're thinking about it. You're gathering up new ideas. And it's like you have to start like acting on that. So you have to let those thoughts come through into actions. And it'll change your life because that's where we're going, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, you have lots of luck coming into your life. Feel like things are working out. There's something the matter with your friendships and relationships. I feel like there's not enough compromise. So it's like the other person feels like you're not compromising or you're not being as open as you should be. You may be focusing on money, career, your future, and And you're being too patient on your relationships and your friendships because of that, because you feel like this is a good opportunity for work or for money. Okay. The problem is the relationships, the friendships are being impacted by this. Let's see what the advice is. That's interesting. This is a chance for you to rethink what happiness is. Is it all about money and security? Is it all about money or security? It's not. I feel like relationships create a balance in your life. I feel like I've talked about this with you before. So it's important to have connections. It's like there's a relationship that's kind of fallen apart, or there's an imbalance that's happening. And you'll notice this by the frustration in someone's talk, or their hesitation, or maybe thinking that you're cheating, something like that. Yeah, there's a need for you to bring in new energy into your relationships and friendships, being more lighthearted, friendly, fun, spontaneous. Okay. This is for a small few. Some of you are seeing yourself attracted to other people, or feeling feelings for other people, connecting with someone outside of your partner in a deeper way than you are with your partner. But I feel like you're taking control of it, Taurus, and you're not acting on it. But it's very confusing because I feel like you've never been here before. Yeah, you're very focused on being a good wife, husband, father, mother. You know, you're following the rules. You're doing what is right. You know, you have a responsibility that is important to you. But there's confusion here. Yeah, there's confusion because you feel like someone is triggering you emotionally. It's like they're regenerating those good feelings within you that you haven't felt for your partner in probably a while. Interesting. Let's see what the advice is. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing with that. You need to make the decision whether to move forward or not, and I don't see you doing that. This is like you need to figure out what these feelings are. Okay? Because a lot of this is like you having problems with your partner and finding that somewhere else, which means that you need to work on that connection with your partner, which was here. Okay? It's not saying that those feelings don't exist, because they do. You wouldn't have them. But this is like, you don't have to act on it. You don't have to block it either, because it means something. It's trying to get your attention for some reason. Yeah. So it's not for you to leave your partner. It's just for you to pay attention to what the problems are so you can work through them with them. So you can build a stronger foundation in that relationship. Okay. Thank you, Taurus. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you. Okay. You're feeling a little distant or empty. It could be love, like missing out on love, needing to have some sort of connection. Be careful about getting trapped up in an old person or someone that is not good for you, it's kind of like you've already decided that this wasn't the person, this wasn't the situation, but it's very tempting. Okay? It's very tempting, and you're like, oh, I can handle it, I can deal with it. Yeah, it's a confusion of like, oh, I can deal with it, I can handle it. You know, this person has changed, they want something different, you know, like, I've set good boundaries with my life, I'm not really worried. Let's see what the advice is. Yeah, you need to do what's right and not bring conflict in your life where you don't need it. Let's be real. No, don't do it. Okay. You have other options. I feel like you're just not seeing them right now. It's almost like it's not time. Like you've built up too much of a storyline with this old person that they kind of keep staying in your space, which is why you keep thinking of them. Because that's what they're explaining to me. Like, you're like, why do I keep thinking about them? Why are they always here? It must mean something. It doesn't. It's just that you've built up this story with this person. It doesn't mean that they're the one for you forever and ever. Okay. So you have a job offer coming in to you. The problem is you've been looking for the right one for a really long time, and you may feel like this offer or this opportunity is small potatoes compared to what it is that you really want. And you're afraid of like taking something that isn't what you want and being stuck there. But this is a really good opportunity. Okay. It's a really good opportunity that you don't want to miss out on. I see. It doesn't look bad, though. Also, I'm seeing trying to work out a marriage or trying to work out a family issue because you feel like that's right. Be careful with that because I feel like someone's going to offer you something like they've changed or something practical, like they've focused, like they know exactly what they want, but they're missing the point. So be careful of it, okay? It's like they're missing the bottom line. Let's see what the advice is. This is about going against set rules. So whatever you thought, whether this is job or that family situation, it's actually different, or it's turning out differently. There's a reason for you to yeah. Okay. So this is about I'm sorry. The Knight of Swords is about the people. If this is people, not the job situation. The Five of Swords is the job. So the Knight of Swords is there's a reason why you feel this little bit of hesitation, because it's unconventional. This is not the way that somebody would normally do things. This is not the way that they would normally approach you. So it's giving you a red flag, and you need to pay attention to that red flag. Okay? Because you want justice and stability and fairness and balance and everything to work out. This person is like feel like they're missing an opportunity, so they're offering you something so you can take it. Okay? Now the job situation with the Five of Swords, so this is not necessarily what you wanted. I feel like there's a little bit of hesitation, but the Five of Swords is like, this is a chance for you. Yeah, this is a chance for you to heal. It's like it's an opportunity. It's like you need to realize that you can't keep fighting when you've already won. Okay? So Five of Pentacles and the Emperor. These is for those of you having money issues. And you're feeling a little downtrodden. Is that the phrase? The word? But you're really doing well. You know, I feel like this is just a bad moment that you're having, but you're walking away from it. It's like there's changes happening behind the scenes. Things are working out for you. Oh, things are working out for you. But I feel like because it's been hard in the past, you kind of have that scarcity mentality of just holding on to everything, you know. But I feel like things are working out. As long as you're taking control, the universe is helping you take control. You've had issues with decisions, whether it's people, final decisions, like whether it's with people, jobs, opportunities. And this is a chance for you to like change that, to make better decisions. And you're doing really well. It's just that you're in the midst of like a change. You're in the midst of a hardship. So it kind of gets to you. Yeah, don't miss all the hard work that you've been doing. Okay? Don't let this situation become leave you blocked. Don't let it make you feel like everything will always be bad. Like you'll always be in this situation. Because you won't always be in this situation. Yeah, it's just, you're thinking to yourself, I would love to go back to how it was. Like when things were easier. But you're in the process of like gaining knowledge and learning how to deal with this particular situation or this particular phase of your life. It's just that you're ready for it to end. But you're doing very, very well. Okay? All right, Gemini, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you. Well, you're on the search for love, I can see. Okay, Cancer. So there's someone you see as a soulmate. Okay? I don't feel like they're making the choice for you. Yeah, they're not making the choice towards you. They're not really investing. But you look at that person as a soulmate. Okay? Things are not going very well. Okay? I feel like you have this idea that maybe things were going too fast or you need to slow down and do things differently. But this person is making a choice to not invest in you the way that they should. You know? It's like they don't see progress in this relationship with you. They feel like it's not going to last. It's not worth the time and effort. Yes. Yeah. This is superficial and it isn't going to last forever. I feel like there is a sense of stability with you too, though. Like a reliability. Like they're reliable to you. But it's not going to grow. It's not, nothing's going to happen. It's like you need to leave this alone for your own benefit. Yeah. It's not nurturing you. It's just, it's like you want something. You want this, but it's not, it's a waste of time. Let's be honest. Okay. Another group of you have someone chasing you and they're giving you a lot of attention. And you like the attention. It's like they're fulfilling that need that you have. Okay. Let's get a little bit into this person. You've had your walls up against this person because you've been focused on something else or someone else. It's almost like you're looking for something else, though. But this person is offering you love. They're very charming in the way that they're trying to approach you. But their thoughts feel very like nothing is there. So here's the thing. That's interesting. Yeah. This looks like just something to do. For both of you. You need to keep your guard up with this person because it looks like it's not ever going to come together the way that it should. It's very interesting because it's like it's meant to be kind of on and off throughout your life, but consistent throughout your life. It's like this person gives you love and attention and then they disappear. And you need to have your wall up when this person comes to do that. Because I feel like you really want connection and love, but this is not the one that's going to last. It's like it's something to do at that moment that it comes, but you don't need to bank on it, okay? It won't be successful, and I just don't want you to be hurt. This is all about love. You're becoming clear on what it is that you want in relationships, and you don't need to divert from that. Okay? It's like you know what you want. You want the right type of communication. You want to be you want a relationship that's successful, that makes you feel safe. Like you can talk about anything, like you can get through conflicts by communication, and not just something that's overly loving. If you're not feeling connected in love, if someone's not communicating, if they're trying to love bomb you and that's it, but the relationship doesn't feel real, pay attention to that. Because just winning you, just getting your attention, winning over others is not long lasting. Because this feels like someone who gets you and then releases you. Like there's no longevity to it. It's like you're going to see that. Interesting. Don't get too hurt by this situation is what I'm seeing, Cancer. Okay? Because I feel like this is a lesson to be learned, but it's not a lesson that you wanted to learn. It's not a lesson that you wanted to go through. You can't let this control your emotions or make you closed off. It's a sad story, but it's like you need to get over it. You need to get over this person. You need to get over this unhealthy idea of love just being attention. There's more to it, like communication and connection and sharing ideas and bouncing off of each other. It's not just about love and affection and relationships, you know? Yeah. Let me get some overall advice. I feel like I need to do that. Yeah, it's redefining your direction in love and how you use love to nurture you. Okay. You don't need it to nurture shadow parts of you. Okay. You need to nurture your true self. So your true self can come out. So you can, you have values that you view in love, and it needs to nurture those values. You need something that's going to last, something that you can feel confident about. It's not just about attractiveness. It's not just about a person like being sexy or sex being good. It's about, like, if you two can nurture each other and grow in the connection that you have with each other. And if you can't, then you can't. Okay? Okay. For those of you in long-term relationships, I'm seeing that you and your partner are having some issues seeing eye to eye and compromising. The easiest thing to do is to not nurture the negative parts of this person so they can change them. But what I'm going to say is it's up to them whether they change them or not. There's nothing you can do to make that happen. But for those of you in long-term relationships, I see you sticking it out. And this is the best way to do it, okay? Is to not nurture the negative behaviors. Yeah. To not nurture the negative behaviors and allow that person to see what they need to see and work on it. They have to make that judgment. Okay? All right. I love you, Cancer. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Leo. Let's see what we have for you. Okay. It looks like your security is your personal security, your money is being impacted by a job situation. Whether this is actual money itself, like losing a job, or this is feeling like you're going through a hard time within a job. Okay. There's a lot of changes, lots of things are happening. You're feeling different about a job, but it's a sense of abundance for you. So I feel like you're looking for another place of employment or a higher position, okay? Because where you are, you feel stuck. You feel like you can't grow. You feel like there's nothing there for you. See that? Okay? But I do see that you need this job right now. Okay? That you definitely need it. Yeah. So what I'm going to say here is this is definitely not the position for you. It's not the situation for you. I feel like it's affecting your life in a negative way. Like you can't figure out how to work within the means that they're giving you. And you're impatient to move to another position, but you have to be patient. You do have something coming. You need to be confident and self-assured right now. So this is like sticking with what you have until you find another one, but take the time to do that. Don't get angry. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't just leave, just buy your time. Okay. Another thing is I see you getting bored with the way things are. Your life is suddenly changing in a lot of ways, and you don't know how to kind of deal with that. You feel really like unmotivated. You don't want to make any sudden moves or changes. Yeah, but you know that you do. I feel like this sense of being unfulfilled is a wake up call for you, that there is a transformation coming. Okay, it's like you just need to ride the wave. You have to stay in this job for a longer time than you want. You have to stay maybe in a relationship situation for a longer time you want, a home situation if you're looking for another home. But it's kind of like you have to brave through it. You got to brave through this downtime even though you're unmotivated. Oof. Yeah, you're in the process of releasing something you don't need anymore. Unfortunately, it's like there's a temptation for you to find happiness somewhere else quickly, because you're not getting what you want where you are. Okay, but you don't want to make any superficial actions here. Yeah, letting your emotions overtake you. You have to control those emotions, because I feel like you're getting upset, you're getting agitated by this whole situation. But like I said, it's like you need to compromise and deal with what's going on right now, even though you don't want to. That could be in relationships as well, but that job situation is really kicking in the notch here. Also, I feel like there's a money opportunity coming into you as well. Be careful about spending that money that comes in, okay? It's like you need to hold on to it, okay? It's like you're going to need it in the future. Your happiness is really on the brink here. It's like you need to learn how to you don't like this unhappiness that you're feeling. You're a person that likes to be happy. You like to be joyful. You like to have good situations around you. And this is really taking a toll on you. But it's like you're in a middle ground where things are coming together for you. There will be harmony. There will be an emotional renewal. You will come out of this. It's just the going with the flow part that you don't like, because you don't like the uncomfortableness of not being happy or being satisfied. Yeah, you're really trapped in your head about it, and it's like you need to get control over that, over your thoughts that may impact your emotions, okay? Don't let this make you feel like you don't have a lack of future, because you do. Okay? It's just that you have to get over like this hump that you're in. And first it starts in your mind. So it's important for you to just go with the flow and cooperate with what is changing at the moment. It feels like you're going day to day, but you're getting there, slowly but surely. Yeah, it'll be cleared up eventually. So all the things that you have to deal with that don't seem fair or feel like lies or make you feel spiritually imbalanced is actually fixing itself. Okay? It's just going about in a way that you don't like. You just need to be positive. Go with the direction, because there's victory at the end. Okay, Leo? All right. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Virgos. Let's see what we have for you. For some reason, they want to start here. Okay. It looks like some financial difficulty or feeling like you're not as secure as you think, money-wise or security-wise in your life, period, or with your material life, okay? Not feeling like you are secure enough, but it's like you just have to get through what it is that you're getting through right now. You may have felt like you paid out too much money to someone. This could also be like giving too much time or energy to someone and feeling like you're not getting the right amount of time back as well. Yeah, you're getting to a point where you feel like you need to do something or turn things around. What's interesting is you're going to get something back from what you gave this extra time and energy to. This is like a windfall of money. This is like an experience as well. This is like a new job opportunity. It's really opening up the door to something for you. It was actually a good choice. Whatever you chose to do was a good choice, even though you don't feel very secure in your choice, or you're just worried about it. But it's going to turn out well. It felt imbalanced before, but it's going to turn out well. Yeah. See? Don't let don't let old energy overpower you. This devil card feels like old things. It's like being bonded to what you feel like something should do. It feels like a limitation. Okay? Like a limitation of yours, and you're pushing through that limitation. It's like you're gaining something from doing something that you normally wouldn't do, or you normally wouldn't put money into or time into, but you're gaining something from it. It was something that wasn't practical. And because you've done that, Virgo, it's like you get something out of it that you wouldn't expect. It was a good choice for you. So don't let all those old feelings of not being sure or being fearful or being scared hold you back, because it doesn't seem practical. Okay. I feel like you're doing very well. You're trying to attain something and experience something along longevity, something that's going to last you, a job, security. You're going about it the right way. I feel like you're just really nervous about what that outcome is going to be. Okay. Yeah, something's turning out in your favor for sure. When it comes to a friendship, a collaboration with someone, or something about a group dynamic, you're doing what is right. Okay? You're thinking about what's right for you and not everyone else. And because of that, you're on the right side of karma. Okay? It looks like a decision is going to be made in your favor, especially with someone that was confused about their feelings for you. They're definitely deciding to end whatever phase or idea they had and go with you. So love works out in your favor on this way. So if somebody was really confused about what to do with you, Virgo, they've made a decision to keep you around. Yeah. They're going to start giving more to you. Okay. But with the Hermit, I feel like they're really quiet about it. They're figuring out how to come towards you or how to do it. But it is going to work out in your favor. Okay. Beautiful. Really good luck coming your way as well. So don't feel like it's like you were in a tight spot and you had to do what was right. And at the time, it wasn't good for another party, but you know that it was good for you. It may have been something that was really hard to do as well, but it works out in your favor. because it's like they decided that they wanted to be with you, or things were better on your side, right? So all that illusion, all that confusion, they had to go through like a spiritual kind of awakening, you know. But all of that confusion is going to be lifted, because the whole point that you were trying to get across is actually getting across to them, okay? Be careful of not investing in things. This is everything. Don't get stuck, okay? Yeah, don't get stuck. It's like you're excited about something. Like something good comes in, like a love offer, okay? But you're thinking it's not going to give me what I want. It's not going to give me what I need. It's just an idea. Ideally, it's good. Ideally, this person is trying to sweep me off my feet. Nothing good can come of this. This doesn't have longevity, is what I'm getting. But it's like this person knows that they made a bad decision, but they're also trying to save face. They're trying to save face, but also make amends with you. And it's really hard for you to believe them. I feel like you thought really highly of them at first and it didn't go anywhere, or it didn't grow. But why is this in the red flag? Yeah, interesting. This is not going to follow your normal path of relationship, Virgo. Okay? It's like you have a new opportunity coming in, but it is different than what it is that you wanted. Look at this 8 of Wands, though. It's like you don't trust it, but it's like good. It's like good saturation of attention. Like they're trying to get your attention. They want your attention. Yeah. See, the death, rebirth, transformation, trying to change things. It's just that they're not speaking it directly, but you can feel it, you know it. Okay? Let me see your overall advice. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. The problem with being slow and steady sometimes, Virgo, is you can get very frustrated, or stick to being aggressive about one idea that you have because you don't want to change the path. You want to be consistent, okay? But you have to understand that even if you change your train of thought, even if you do things differently, or you kind of put the sword down and stop fighting, you're still powerful, okay? Everything that you've built is still yours. You have the authority in your own material world, right? So you can do things differently. You can go a different path. You can be steady and consistent in a different way and still be in power. So it's like, be careful of what it is you're pushing when the universe is trying to get you in a different flow of things. I feel like you got a change coming, like a change of idea. Yeah, be careful what you're fighting for, because you're going to fight too hard and you're going to miss something. And you're going to be sad that you missed it. You know, you're going to be sad that you let something go that you really wanted to keep. It's like putting yourself in hardships that you don't really need to be in. Okay? All right. That was a lot, huh? So I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Libra. Let's see what we have for you. Libra, this feels like you've been trying to be overly fair to someone. It's like you're choosing to suffer because someone else can't see past their own wants and desires and their own thoughts. Because you feel like that's what's fair to do. Okay? But you also have to think of yourself. It's like you know you need to get out of a tough spot. You know you need to make some changes. Yeah, it's like you're just watching. You're self-conscious about maybe someone not liking you or thinking negatively of you. It's like someone there's a few things here, because your love energy is very weird to me right now, because it feels like there's two different things going on. There's someone who is like trapped in thought of you, and you're scared to like just tell them no for some reason. And then there's someone else that you're watching that is kind of like a lone wolf. But it very much has an energy like if you would say something, it would change this whole situation. But you're trapped by this other person who doesn't want to change. It's like they're like trapped in their own I'm trying to achieve Libra energy. Yeah. You want love, and right now you're stuck in this superficial situation. And you have to start thinking about yourself and your happiness and your security and your prosperity and what you want for yourself. Yeah, who you want to be with long term, who you want to spend time with, who you want to give your energy to. But you're stuck in this like superficial bubble with this other energy, and this is your chance to change it. It's like everything will be lucky. It's like this person will understand during this time, and you'll get this person that you do want during this time. It's a very lucky time for you, okay? Don't miss out. Okay. Also, looks like you have a lot of responsibilities. Even though you don't see it, it's almost over. It's almost done. Right at this last bit, though, it's like you need to learn how to work with others, okay? It's not that you're trying to push other people to see things your way specifically, but it's like you're trying to take a step back and rework things to work out for you, okay? So it's like you have been pushing through right now, but you're putting a lot of responsibility on yourself when you really don't need to. It's just like you need to whip everybody else into shape, if that makes any sense. It could be something as simple as just needing to tell people you need help cleaning the house or doing the laundry and getting that help, okay? Yeah. So I feel like you just want people to see that you're doing well, that things don't bother you, that you're a good host and all that kind of stuff, right? But you're so close to finishing up. You're so close to accomplishing what it is that you want to accomplish or get to the end of something that you need to have other people help you. And it's okay to say that. It's okay to reach out. It's okay to tell people like, listen, I need this assistance, or I have a question, you know? Yeah, be careful of pride here. Yeah, you have a chance for a new beginning here. But you got to worry about the pursuit of over happiness or making people think that you are great, okay? There's also something here about promiscuity for some of you. Be careful of thinking that that's going to make you happy. Because you're starting to see that that won't last. And you're looking for something that's going to last, which is making you look at love or relationships a little bit differently. Yeah, you're getting frustrated. The more that you start to think about relationships and connections with others, you get a little bit frustrated, and that's because things need to change. It's coming to a head. It's almost like you knew that it was coming, but now it's getting to a point where you have to start speaking up and you have to start making changes. Okay? Things that once worked for you, Libra, seems like it's not working anymore. You don't like it, okay? You don't like it. And you're getting frustrated that you're not like as in control as you were, or you're not as yeah, it's like you're not as in control, or you're not at the reins like you used to be. It just feels like if you're riding a chariot, like it's all over the place and you're trying to figure out why. Yeah, your first reaction is going to be to get defensive, but that's not what you need to do. Okay? It's like you need to take it down a notch. It's the reason why things seem to be going every which way is because there needs to be some changes. You're giving too much to things that aren't getting you to your direct goal or where you want to go or where you want to be. Okay? So it's like a redefining of like who you are and where you're putting your passion and where you're putting your energy so you can get to the goals that you want to. So there's a lot of change. There's a lot of change. Yeah. Where you felt established or where you felt secure is definitely changing. And that's changing because there needs to be a change, you know? It's kind of like you're winning the battles but not the war. And spirit wants you to win the war. Okay? So you have to take control. It's not about taking control of like overpowering others or trying to win each battle. It's more about taking the initiation to follow a different direction. Let me get a little bit more. Yeah, the situation that you're in is not stable. It's sustainable, but it's not stable. Okay? It's like you're stuck there because it's worked for you in the past or it's worked for you back then. But this energy is different. Libra, you've had this energy of spirit trying to move you in a different direction, but you're fighting it because you like essentially to win and be in control. And if you go in a different direction, you don't know what's up ahead. Okay? So let's see what your overall energy is. Compromise. You've been compromising way too much to your detriment, right? And you're not connecting with your greatest power, with who you actually are. Like you're clever and you are very skillful and you can create. You can control, actually. But you're compromising so much that you're giving up on a higher level of that power. Because it's like you're stuck in what was reliable. But you have a chance to have success and you have a chance to build for the future. Yeah, but you have to go along with it. But you have like a lack of confidence in the new way. Okay. All right, Libra. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you. You're overly standing your grounds, Scorpio. And it's keeping you where you are. you know? It's not allowing you to grow. It's not allowing you to expand. And they're telling me this is in career for some of you, love for others, okay? I feel like there's a need to redefine. There's a need to look at things a different way, or look at things through your partner's eyes, okay? You're doing too much of the same things, okay? And there's a need for change. There's a need for expansion, and that expansion is like being halted by you. Yeah, you don't want anything like new to come in and frustrate things, but at the same time, you're frustrated by how things are going, you know? It's a little bit of insecurity on your part of giving up your kind of your power or your stability. But there's more to be had, especially with that Page of Pentacles there, okay? It's like there's a better focus. There's a new way. You just have to look at the other side of things. And for those of you with partners, it's like you have to look through your partner's eyes. Okay? Yeah. So this is a fear of the old way. You know, it's like you're holding on to that old way, and it's kind of getting detrimental to you. You know, you are going to reach your point of glory is the word that comes to mind, but your goal. Okay? You're going to reach the point that you want to reach, and you will be powerful and you will be established. But it's like you need to focus a little bit on what you're fighting. Okay? It's more like you're fighting change. You're not fighting anything negative. You're just fighting change and growth. Okay? Yeah. This is interesting because this is you going through some conflict in your life. And like I said, change is trying to happen. It's like people are trying to change you, and you're taking it as you need to stand your ground more. It's like you want your dreams to come true, and you're kind of happy. Yeah. You're holding on to what it is you have. This is all fear of change, Scorpio. This is all fear of change. This is all fear of like losing what it is you have and holding on to it way too tightly to maintain a sense of contentment or happiness or get to that certain goal. But change is coming in your environment, and you can handle it. Especially with this Magician being here. It's like you can handle it. You can handle it. You have the cleverness, you have the power, you have the control to deal with the change and to not be afraid of it. Yeah, be careful. We're going to have the same story, I can tell. Be careful of the battles that you're fighting, okay? Because it's like you're trying to over control a situation instead of go with the flow, okay? It's like you're trying to keep the peace at work or with a group of people. I'm not sure which one. It could be different for different people. It's like you want to make sure that both of you are on the same path. All of you are on the same path or the same track. So you're not trying to ruffle feathers, okay? But you are worried because it's like you're not, you see the issues ahead. The closer that you get to your goal or attaining it, you're starting to see that something is a bit off here, okay? Don't be afraid to make changes. Don't be afraid to speak your mind, because there is something you don't know about this other side. Because I feel like you're just trying to, you're like, if I just get to the end of this, if I just let it pass, then it'll be fine. You don't want to put on like extra responsibility to this other person or this other group, but it's like they need to take responsibility, okay? But I feel like you don't want to ruffle feathers. Yeah, you're not nurturing yourself. It's making you kind of frustrated or angry, like you're being manipulated, okay? Yeah. It's like you're starting to see it. It's not your imagination. It's not your imagination. Yeah. Something is not going in your favor. So you need to see that. You holding this space for something, even when you know it's not right, is not working in your favor. So it just wants your attention. Okay. So let's get some overall advice. This talks about something being too good to be true and you doing it for way too long. And it's time for you to end that kind of treachery that you're putting on your life. The problem is it needs to end, and it's getting to a tipping point where you have to make some changes in your life because you're missing out on something that could be beautiful for you, or something that the universe is trying to offer you. And this could be a relationship. It could be just happiness. It could be your dream job, anything like that. Okay. And it's interesting because if this is a person, they're trying to communicate their feelings with you a lot. It's like a lot going on between interacting between you and this dream, you and this person, right? And it's like you're not getting to that goal, even though you could have it. There needs to be a change in the way you're communicating or the way that you're dealing with the conflicts. Okay. All right. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, you need to pay attention to not being treated fairly in a situation. Okay. This is a good time for you to speak up for yourself. And you know this. Yeah, you're aware. So this is being brought to your attention. It's like someone's saying something to you and you're like, I know. Okay. Don't be afraid to say what you need to say. Okay. Because I feel like this person someone is trying to kind of sneak around and act like it's in your favor, but it's really not. The thing is, you know that it is. You know that it's wrong. You know that something is off. Know it, you know? I feel like you know it. Speak your mind. Don't let this continue. Yeah, this may be at work, okay? Or a steady relationship that you had. Because it feels like you're trying to go with the flow of things. Like I feel like you don't want to change it, you know? But something new has entered the chat, okay? So it's okay for you to say what you need to say. Yeah, because I feel like this is going to turn out to be something that's not so good, or something that throws you off. But be aware that it's coming. Because when it happens and you don't like it, say no. You know, exert your boundaries. Say what you need to say. Yeah, it's something that's going to affect your future. Okay? Or your family. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Speak up. Okay. In the past, you've been given too much in love. It could be that you're still with this person. It feels like you're trying to move a relationship forward, whether this is a friendship or a family ship or a relationship, like an intimate relationship. So I feel like you're trying to move it forward, and it's not very balanced. It's not very balanced. It may be money oriented as well. Be careful of that. It looks like you'd be better off single. Yeah, you'd be better off single without the issues. I feel like you don't want to be alone though, and you had hopes that it could not. It's not that you don't want to be alone. It's just that you had hopes that it would be okay. But you're starting to see over time, as you're trying to like rework this relationship or this connection with someone, that it's just becoming not worth your time and effort. Okay. Yeah, it's all because you want compromise, or you're trying to compromise, but it's very imbalanced. It's very imbalanced. Something's coming. Let's see what it is. It feels like your luck is changing. You've been way too patient when it comes to relationships or someone you care about. And it felt like things were going well and things were going good, but you've been way too patient, okay? You've been way too kind. And I feel like that's changing. It's like something's going to bite you in the butt, Sagittarius. The problem is this person wants things the way they want it. They're happy with how things are. But you've been given way too much of yourself. You've been like overly supporting or being there for someone, and they're not understanding how much you are giving and how you're doing it out of love and care. It's more like they see it as weakness. And that's going to change. They're not going to like it, and they're going to feel, I feel like they're going to try to flip this around on you to get what it is that they want. Yeah, it's going to be a heavy burden to stand up for what you believe in, but you can't continue to go down this path. It's like it's not going to pay off if you keep being overly patient. Okay? This is you balancing now. It's important that you balance and have fairness. Fairness is what's here, you know. Boundaries for yourself, knowing what you deserve. Let's get some overall advice. Yeah, you're seeing a lot of stuff, Sagittarius. You're seeing a lot of situations in your life that you have been sacrificing yourself for because you either been trying to be patient or kind or change in some way. Giving to people, overly giving, things like that, emotionally, materially, money-wise, whatever that is. It's like overly giving of yourself. And you have been learning through this process just by how you feel. It's like you're starting to see that the reasoning is off or things don't connect. Okay. So this is your chance now to stop doing that, to stop over giving. Okay. To stop being the one to do all the time. And it's okay for you to receive. Yeah, it's okay for you to receive, even though it's really hard for you to do. It's really hard for you to ask. It's like you should just, you know what it feels like? It feels like if I do this for you, you should just do this for me because that's what's fair. But some people don't work that way, you know? Okay. All right, Sagittarius. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you. Okay. If you're looking for success in business, you got to try something new, okay? You got to try something new. That's it. Yeah, it's like you need new inspiration for people to see you, especially if you're trying to find love as well, okay? You got to try something different. Be okay with it. I feel like yeah, that's what it is. It's like you're not getting to your group. It's like you're not getting to your group. Like you're like you have lack of confidence or lack of energy, or you're not sure, you don't know what's going to happen. It's like you just kind of got to take the risk. If you don't make the investment, you won't grow. That's really it. You know, if you don't take the time to do it, you won't grow. You won't find that love. You won't find that connection. So you have to get out of like your comfort zone, okay? Also, I'm seeing you need to spend time with like-minded individuals. You need a different environment. That's what it is. It's like you need to get out. If you've been a shut-in, don't be a shut-in. I mean, it's really that simple. You know, you need camaraderie, you need friendship, you need good times and good energy. I feel like this connects with your business life, your career life, your home life. You'll feel much better. You will, it's like you'll find an opportunity to grow. Like it helps you. It's a gain for you to do these things. It's like it's all connected for you, Capricorn. Yeah, this is an unfortunate situation. I feel like you don't want to do it. It's not something that you like to do, but you've kind of overindulged in contentment and staying the same. And it's time for something new. Okay? All right. Oof, lots of love here. This is like emotional renewal though. So this could be love as well. Um, it's like something's coming in to refresh your life. It's very interesting because it almost feels like something intuitive, like something you know already, but you're like kind of talking yourself out of it or not going towards what it is. Okay. It's like you're not sure. You're not sure about a person. You're not sure if they're real. You're not sure if a situation is real. It's like you need to investigate it. You need to reflect. You need to open up your heart to it. And this could be anything. It's like something's coming in to nurture you and give you direction, but you need to open up your heart to it and see. Okay? Yeah, there's an opportunity coming. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it by staying the same or continuing to do the same things. It's like it's a chance for you to find peace or happiness or bliss, but you just have to allow it to come in. Let's see what your overall advice is. Yeah, you got to work with the universe. They're trying to help you. They're trying to co-create. They're bringing a lot of things your way with the Eight of Wands, like a lot of things for you to pay attention to. Don't be so closed off, okay? You know, this is that card of just because it worked in the past doesn't mean it worked now, you know? Just don't be so closed off. Open up yourself to different ideas when it comes to work, career, friendship. It's like you need a change in direction. Okay, it's like you're stuck. But it's like it's in your hands to get unstuck. You just have to do it. Okay? Pay attention to signs and synchronicities and things coming your way. Invitations, invites, offers. Okay? I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see what we have for you. Oh, missed a card. There we go. Okay. They're telling me rebuilding with this stack. So It looks like you're getting it back together and rebuilding. But you have a good foundation, okay? It's just not uh stable. It feels like it's not a reason to celebrate yet, okay? You're trying to get things back to how they were, but there's a warning there. Yeah. You've been through something heavy. I feel like you want different things now. You have a different mindset. Different things get you excited. Different things make you sad, than before. You're a different person. And if you go back to doing the things the same way that you have in the past, you're not going to find that satisfaction that you're looking for. So there is a safety in, you always think if I go back to how things were, then things will be like it was in the past. But this is not true for you, Aquarius. I feel like there are other options and other things for you out there, and spiritually, that you can feel it. It's like it's time for you to move on. Yeah, you have a lot of potential. You have a lot of things that you can accomplish when you put your power to it. I do feel like it's a little bit emotionally taxing for you with the Five of Cups because you're leaving things behind, and it's a little bit of a struggle. But it's showing you that the past is not really in sync. How cute, with you now. You're moving into a new and a brighter future and something that connects more to you, especially in a love situation. Okay. It's like you have to do things differently and not how you have done them in the past if you want to be successful, okay? Now, this is about all your different options. You're not sure which one to choose. And being overwhelmed is going to stop you. I feel like it's a little bit of like overwhelmed about what to choose, if your intuition is telling you what's right, if you're doing the right thing, if you're not doing the right thing. Let's see. Yeah, because you want to be fulfilled. It's one of those things, if you're going to take the step, you're like, I want to take the right one. If you're going to look for a partner, you want to look for the right one. You have the opportunity and you just want to use it right. If you have the opportunity to be happy, you want to choose the thing that's going to make you happy. I feel like you really want to make that decision and you really want it to be a good one, okay? But there's fear of what has happened in the past. Some of you are connected to something that's not all the way 100% perfect, like a relationship. And it's not that you want to leave this person. They kind of have their own issues to deal with, and it kind of spiritually, energetically drags you down a little bit. And you can't really make a choice on that. You can't really change that person or the situation. You can't make them make a decision. In other words, you can't make them change. So it's really about you finding happiness in other areas of life, other situations in your life. You have to be patient with this. There's some hard energy that you're dealing with, and it could actually be a person. And it's like, you don't need to take it to heart. You can't let this person and their issues get in your head, in other words, okay? It's like you have to be patient with them, even though it's hard, because you can't make them do what you want them to do, right? And you don't want their feelings and their energy to corrupt yours, because you have really good uplifting energy coming your way. And you don't want that to get all tangled up in you, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I know what I'm saying, but I hope it's coming out right. So, you're very restless and ready for change. I can see that, okay? I feel like either someone is telling you it's impulsive or you don't want to be impulsive. It's like you don't want to take a step forward and move forward in your life, even though you know you have to. So it's like you have all this energy to change your life and to do things differently. Maybe you want to explore, go out, go on trips, meet new people. I feel like you want to get out of a set life that you've set yourself. So if you have a set routine, like you go to work, you talk to these friends, you do this, and it's always the same. It's like you want something different. You need that kind of excitement or something to refresh you, fulfill you in that way, get you excited, fulfill your emotions, you know? It's interesting because it feels like instinctively, Aquarius, you want this new, like a different way of looking at things or a different environment from time to time. It refreshes you, in other words, you know? It could be that you have someone holding you back, or you're afraid that you're being impulsive or you're not making good decisions. It's like you don't want your energy that you put into something already not to pay off for you. But I feel like that's a fear. It's one of those things where you need to be more spiritually in tune with yourself and what you need. Yeah. You already see that you have a heaviness and a responsibility to whatever this energy is that's not paying off to you. It's a big burden that you don't need to take on. It's stopping you from moving forward. It's stopping you from expressing yourself, like your true self, getting out there, getting creative, starting new things, experiencing new things, gaining wisdom. It's like you feel like you're being stopped by that. But you have to, it's like, it's all about you standing up for yourself and doing what's best for you. This is what's going to fulfill you spiritually. So your overall advice, I'm going to pull 3 cards actually, Aquarius. But the first one is the Death card. It talks about you needing a rebirth. It means that it's like you have this opportunity to stop where you are right now and transform your life spiritually. How you look at yourself, how you feel about yourself, what you think about life in general, to something that's going to nurture you with the Empress. You need more nurturing in your life. You know, you need more experience. You need more fun. You need more experience, really. Yeah, but you got to start somewhere. It's like you have this opportunity to start it and do it. It's just like you just have to say yes. Like the world is offering it to you. It may be a new job. It may be a new hobby. It's something that you can physically do, that you have the opportunity to do. It's just about you doing it, right? Leaving fear behind, leaving the past behind, and nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Because, you know, you can take care of others, but who's going to take care of you, you know? Okay. So thank you for being here. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, hello, Pisces. Let's see what red flags we have for you. Sorry, my cat just sneezed. Okay. First of all, some of you are not sure that someone is into you, but they are. I feel like they're just pretending like they're not. That just came to my mind. Yeah, it's probably this. So it looks like you're seeing like something isn't going to work out. Like someone isn't cooperating. They're not on the same page as you. Maybe you used to be friends. You used to be, it used to work out well. You know, I don't feel like there was a problem, but now it seems like it is a problem. It's like this person isn't prioritizing you, and you don't. It's like their feelings are up in the air. Their actions are up in the air. Yeah, they want to be with you. They want to be with you, but they want you to do the movements. You know, they want you to come forward. They want you to express. I feel like they're not good at showing. You know, they're not good at solidifying this thing. It's like they don't know how to do that. The power is actually in your hands, Pisces, for this. They may feel like both of you are going in two different directions as well. Yeah. In order for this to change, there has to be an offer. It feels like it's very superficial. Nothing's happening, and there needs to be a change. Yeah, someone needs to step forward with the Eight of Wands. Someone needs to step forward, and there's a little bit of consistency that needs to be done with this as well, okay? I feel like it's going to turn out in your favor, but there's a fear because you don't, it's like you're not sure, so you're not stepping forward. You're not putting the effort in because their actions are weird, okay? Like they could be distant. It's like they're not prioritizing you, or it just doesn't feel like the relationship or the connection is balanced like it used to be in life. Like maybe they're not spending enough time with you, or they're focusing more on work, or, you know, they're not around as much or something like that. Okay. I feel like you've wished for love. You've wished for stability. You've wished for a lot of things in your life. And the way that the universe is working with you, Pisces, is making you stronger. You have a lot more courage. If you look back, you've changed a lot. You're a lot stronger than you were before. You know how to stand up for yourself. You know how to express yourself. You're a lot more confident than you were before. I feel like along the way you've lost some friends. You've kind of lost a sense of, you know how when you were younger, everything seemed like a good time. But as you got more mature and you see more things, it's not as fun anymore. It's more responsibility. You're more mature, you know. You kind of feel a bit disconnected from love. It's because you're trying to be more responsible, and you're trying to be more of a force to be reckoned with. But you have a lot of compassion for people. I want to see where this is going. Yeah, this is too much focus on being an adult. Too much focus on like everything that you have to do, that you're forgetting about the small things, like having a good time. Like you can have a good time. You can be out with friends. You can connect with others, but there's a level to it. So like you can go out for a drink, but come home at a reasonable time so you can go to work the next day. You know, you don't have to stay out all night and have like a Ferris Bueller's Day Off type of evening, or like The Hangover. You know, it doesn't have to be like that. So I feel like you are trying to heal yourself, but you almost are pushing yourself away from really good aspects that you have had in the past, because you feel like now you have to be more responsible. And you don't want all of the work you put in to fail or not to pay off. But it's also important for you to be happy. You don't have to overindulge. You don't have to like overdo yourself, like I'm saying, but you do have to be happy. And you do have to put a little bit more love and compassion and care into stuff like you used to, you know? Okay. This may be a lot of work for you, like a lot of mental work to tell yourself, like, I don't want to go back to bad habits. I want to move forward. I want to be positive. I want to build. It feels like it's a lot for you, you know, and sometimes you do need a break, Pisces. Sometimes you do need a break. Yeah. Sometimes you need a break. I feel like you don't want to lose what you've built for yourself. But sometimes you need to take a rest. So I feel like you, this is interesting. This is something you put to the side. Someone that you haven't communicated with or talked to in a long time is either coming towards you or you're going to talk to them. I feel like they're going to ask you where you've been. Where you've been. Why haven't you contacted me? And this is someone that you constantly still watch or think about. But you don't go back into it because they either hurt you or there was some sort of misunderstanding. But it's like they thought about you and they want to communicate with you. But it's like you get a chance to see if this is gonna go somewhere, because it's constantly been on your mind, right? Yeah, it's a chance to see if both of you can go in the same direction. Like if both of you have the same feelings, if you want the same things, it's a chance to open that up. It's a chance to see. But don't make any decisions quite yet with the Two of Swords. There's no need for you to do that. It gives you a chance to see if both of you are on the same page. If you have the same ideas about where this relationship is going to go, you know? Because I feel like if you express yourself to this person, they're going to tell you exactly what they feel, okay? You just need to be ready for it. It doesn't say what. It just says that they'll express to you what you need to what they feel, so you know what to do next. You know, whether to let this go or whether to hold on to it and nurture it and all that kind of jazz, okay? Let me see if I can get something else. Interesting. Yeah, I almost feel like they don't want to do this again with you. So this is someone that you've known for a long time. It's like they don't feel like you balance well together. Or you don't have the same goals. Okay. So let's see. Advice for you, Pisces. You're going to have a lot of ideas. There's a lot of things like passing back and forth in your head with the Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords. There's a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas passing back and forth in your head. And it's time for you to resolve them. You know, whether this is step out and say something to someone that you need to, or ask a question like, where is this going? What does this mean? It's like you need to try new things. You need to try new things. You know why? Because emotionally you feel a little bit depleted. You're not as happy as you can be. So this is a time to like try new things to see what makes you happy. Don't be so afraid that you're going to lose your footing. You've done so well. You've done so well and you're strong enough to handle it with the strength card, you know? But this is a healing process. This is a learning process. You know, you're finding out your particular niche in the world, in your world, how you fit in the world. Okay? So don't be afraid of that. Don't back down from that. Don't hide. Don't cower from that. Okay? I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.